Okay, so these are my three heroes, my three historic heroes, and while there's not a lot of variety because they're all old white guys, I still think they were really important to our history as Americans. So my first hero is George Washington. He um he was our first president, obviously, and he was the main man when it came to directing the armed forces against the British in the Revolutionary War. So essentially, without him, um, we might not have won the war, and then if we hadn't had him to be our president, we may have just crumbled after that. So I and there's always one fact about him that always stuck out with me, and that was the fact that he didn't want to be president. He knew how much of a responsibility it was, and that he knew that he could make mistakes, and that it all rested on him. But I think that's one of the reasons why he was one of our greatest presidents, because he was humble. That's exactly what it is. He was a humble person. And I mean, that's it. That's my first one. My second would have to be Benjamin Franklin, because the man was a genius. You know, he invented so many things, and these may seem like silly now, but he invented the lightning rod and like bifocals and that funny little the harmonica, which is an instrument, which I was looking up the other day, and it's actually pretty cool. It sounds really cool. Um, and he also, I believe he founded like the first fire department, and he like really important stuff like that. You know, he had a knack for finding and creating. So I believe we wouldn't be where we are right now if it wasn't for Benjamin Franklin. So that's my second historic hero. And then my third has to be Abraham Lincoln, who was our 16th president and who, for all intents and purposes, freed the slaves. Now, I understand that when he wrote the Emancipation Proclamation, that there was several states even after that that still weren't that still practiced slavery, and after that he passed the third. I don't know if it was him or the next president, but he was very essential in passing the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery. So I feel like he changed our country for the better, and perhaps the world for the better, most definitely, by just standing up for what he thought was right, and not letting our nation be divided. Because he could have just been like, well, you know what? I've got all these people telling me, just let the South go. They're going to do what they want to do. But no, he wanted to keep us together, and he wanted to free these people who he knew needed to be freed. So I just admire him so much for that. So those are my three historic heroes, and I thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to tell you that. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.